Welcome to our channel Infotime.
Welcome, let's see about how a weather was predicted for a period of time. Meteorologists are able to predict the changes in a weather pattern by using several different tools. They use these tools to measure atmospheric conditions that occurred in the past and present, and they apply this information to create educated guess about the future weather. We always have to remember that the weather forecast is an educated guess. Meteorologists cannot control the weather. The best we can do is to observe the past and present atmospheric pattern and data and apply this information to what we think will happen in future. Meteorologists use the scientific method on daily and even hourly basis. For this, they use many different tools for many different purposes. Most of us are familiar with thermometers used for measuring temperature, barometers used for measuring air pressure, anemometers used for measuring wind speed. Meteorologists use other tools like weather balloons or special balloons that have a weather pack on them that measures temperature, air pressure and wind speed and wind direction in all layers of troposphere. As same as this weather balloon, there are also satellite balloons or high altitude balloons which can observe the cloud pattern around the world, and radar used to measure precipitation. In recent days, we have seen this high altitude balloon shut down by US military. Other than this, there are weather satellites which are found above the stratosphere to measure the atmospheric changing patterns. All these data are plugged into the supercomputer, which use numeric forecast equations to create a forecast model of the atmosphere. These forecast models can be both correct or incorrect. So meteorologists must be careful and determine whether they agree with the model or not. Suppose if a meteorologist disagree with the model, then they must determine a different outlook for their forecast. Monitoring the data from all of these tools allows the meteorologist to track the changes in the weather through the time. It's important to observe previous weather condition from a last hour to last year to even last century in order to the meteorologist to know what expect in the future. Of course, just because something fits a pattern doesn't mean it is identical in behavior. Similar events are still have unique way on their own. For example, a snowstorm may set up a similar pattern to one in the past, but produce a different amount of snow in different part of the state. A meteorologist must monitor the current condition during the weather event and use their knowledge of weather, the similarities and differences to discern what is going to happen. This is how a meteorologist predict a weather. Predicting a weather is certainly a tricky task. All meteorologists strive to do their best job they can. Many times, the difference between an accurate forecast and a failure forecast is the accuracy of the data available to the meteorologist and experience of a forecaster, and more able they can detect the similar pattern. This is how the weather was predicted and forecasted. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.